John. Just being back in with the squad, how does it feel?
It's amazing, obviously I was injured for, I think it was 10 and a half months. And then, slow getting back into it. Took me a few games, and then glad to have the opportunity again and be back with the boys. It's nice being back in the setup and seeing everyone, and it feels like yesterday. It's good.
Have you noticed any changes apart from the coaches and stuff like that?
Same group of boys, bar a few extras. But no, it's good, man. It's the same old setup. It's guys who just want to work hard and do well for their country. It's brilliant.
And working with Tony Brown and Jerry Flannery, how's that been?
They're fantastic. Obviously, I know Jerry from Munster. He worked with Rassie at Munster in 2016-17. I think he left in 2018 or something. So I know him fairly well. And then obviously Tony, new guys, good coach. He's got a nice open mindset when it comes to attack. So the boys are playing exciting rugby at the moment. So I'm glad to be part of it.
Jack, was your last game the Rugby World Cup final?
No, I played against Leinster.
No, I mean for the box.
Oh, for the box, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. So I was still injured during the rugby championships and stuff, and then played a few matches for Munster before the November series squad was announced. But yeah. And
from the outside looking in all year, in terms of the lock stocks, it's probably been a position where there's been a few injuries and the one area where the guys have been a bit stretched. What have you made of the guys who've come through in that position? And when everyone's fit, now suddenly it seems like there's a lot of options there.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing when everyone's fit. So, I think the boys who stepped in did remarkable work. A guy like Ronald Keir stepped in, he really, he made his mark. It speaks that he was selected in the November series, even with a few more of us fit. So, I think they stepped in and they did the job, and they did remarkably well. It's good watching them play well. It's obviously the more depth we have, the better it is.
And when you have so many options, presuming everyone's fit and everyone gets better, does it make opportunities like Saturday, important that when you get that shot, you go out there and remind the coaches of what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not just about that. It's not just about cementing your own place in the team. It's about performing well for South Africa and working well for the team. I think that's the big thing, is that we all work for the common goal, and that's representing South Africa and making the crowd back home proud, and playing for the other guys in the team, not for yourself. I think that's a big thing that we working towards.
And just the chat this week, what have you guys identified about Wales? What are you expecting from them? Obviously a team under pressure themselves.
Just desperation, Dog in a corner is always a dangerous dog, so I think we're definitely preparing for a big fight, especially in the first 20. I think they're going to come out emotionally, and it's going to be tough going for the first 20. But we have plans, we have things we've set in place to deal with their threats, and the plans that make us a little bit more threatening. So yeah, I think it's going to be tough going. I think they're a young team. A lot of youngsters want to prove a point. Look at the likes of the All Blacks, guys like Kieran Reid and stuff, stepping forward many years ago, when they were sort of on the down, and it was the young guys that pulled them up. So I think there's going to be a few boys looking to prove a point, especially it's the last game of the season. They're 11 down at the moment, so they'd love to finish the season with beating all the world champs.